Right, we've got Junior Kadi, acting manager for this afternoon's fantastic 6-1 win. And I'll start before I actually have a chat with you, Junior. Hayden has sent his congratulations and said that basically he needs to go and watch Chelsea if you've done such a good job today. So there you go, that's from the manager. Just let everyone know he was ill today. Junior's taken over the role. We had plenty of it that were ill and unavailable to us for this fixture. Listen, 6-1, mate, they don't always come along on a Saturday afternoon. Your thoughts and the tribulations that we had to endure before this game even started.
Yeah. So first of all, just want to wish Hayden such a speedy recovery. I don't know, there's obviously a bug going around and the guys are struggling, so but listen, we've got to just try and get on with it and just see, do what we can do. We prepare well, so for us, not a lot changes. And we just try and do our best in the pitch.
Did you think it was all against us, the fact that we get on the coach and the air conditioning breaks down and everyone's sitting in 30 degrees of heat before they get here? That's the whole team. And then we got team management all ducking out prior to the game with COVID or illness. We get here a bit late as well. So many things were contrived to go against us before this game, and yet magnificently we win 6-1. And do you think that sort of galvanised the players before this game?
Yeah, I mean, listen, sometimes in the face of adversity, you got to step up, haven't you? And to be fair, even for me, I didn't arrive here today till 2:05. So my academy team, Aspire, we had a game against Charlton, so rushing over from the training ground, and it was a nightmare start. But to be fair, Hayden spoke to the boys before the game. By the time I got, I just said to the boys, listen, let's just relax. We train, we're organised, we're fine. So, sometimes too much can be made out of it, and it's just, just got to get on with it.
6-1, which is fantastic, but there was a time there where we were 2-0 up and they nicked a goal back at 2-1, and you could see that their tails were up there, and so that was a tricky time there.
Yeah, I think, look, mate, everyone's going to have a spell in the game. I thought it was pretty dominant throughout, and again, testament to boating, it was so hot out there. First of all, it's so hot, and, again, this is really unique, but the linesman, he wasn't sure. He thought he might have been offside. He didn't put his flag up. But to be fair to him, as he's come back up, he's kind of said, I think I might have made a mistake. And that was really, really refreshing as management, because, we all make mistakes. It can happen, And for him to say it like that, I thought, what, fair play to him. It was a crucial point of the game. Don't get me wrong, at 2-1, but the boys kicked on to another level and then, managed to nick a few more goals.
Did you think that was a bit harsh? And I think the scoreline might have been 2-1 at the time, where Brian, our on-loan goalkeeper from Arsenal, held the ball just slightly a bit long, and the referee come running to him and gave them a free kick straight away, right to the edge of our box. Did you not think he should have just told him to actually hurry up and then do it? Because that's game-changing, that.
It is. But I think, as well, with all the new rules that these guys have got to abide by, it's really tough for the officials. It is really, really tough. And look, I do feel for him a little bit, because with all the rule changes, the time waste and the time, of course, a chat with Brian would have sufficed them. But, listen, at the end of the day, fortunately, he made a save from the free kick and we went out there and scored.
And I don't know if you know, but actually Southall have beaten Chichester 2-1, so they gave us one heck of a hard game for our first league game this season. Now we've got to go on their patch at Burnham, which is another 4G pitch, in 2 weeks' time. Your thoughts ahead of that one?
Well, to be fair, I'm just thinking about the game Tuesday now, mate. We'll do that. We've got loads of time, so I think we've got next Saturday off, haven't we? So we've got a lot of time to prepare for that.
Well, then let's speak about Ascot, who are on the crest of a wave. Finalists, FA Vars winners last year, won their division. Tough game, another 4G pitch. All I keep talking about is 4G pitch. And poor Dave Tarpey is one of our outstanding strikers, who's on loan at Hungerford, and I really hope he might have scored today. He's trying to keep match fit because we keep on playing on 4G.
I think, to be fair, it's a conversation that Gaffer and I had as well in regards to Tarps, because, like you said, the amount of 4G pitches we've been on, I'm not saying it's almost a waste of time for him. So for him to be getting out again, scoring some goals, getting some minutes, and so he'll come back firing, and it'll be a massive, massive asset to us.
Is there anyone likely to be back for Tuesday's game that you might know of that can sort of add to the squad?
To be fair, I think all the boys got through well today. Fabio and Omar, we left out just as a precaution, so hopefully they'll be up for selection on Tuesday. But listen, the guys that played out there, they've done themselves no harm. And a special mention to the young lads that come on as well, people like Brad Manning. He's been very patient.
Absolutely.
He's been ever so patient, and the ball he puts in for the 5th or 6th goal was just sensational. young Kalani, who's made his debut today, Luke Fair, who's really been training really well. You know, so for us, I was really pleased with them, really pleased with those youngsters, you know, getting on the pitch and getting a bit of time, and, you know, and actually making a real big contribution.
Well, I mean, I guesstimated about 250 might be around that today. I reckon a good 120 of them were us. So, you know, the travelling support has been fantastic. I don't know if you can reach out to them to get them down to Ascot on Tuesday night.
Yeah, to be fair, mate, being here, seeing their support, obviously, you know, I've played against Leatherhead many times, and managed against Leatherhead, but the support was really good, and like, it just seems that everywhere we go, outnumber people, and they don't stop. You know, even when the game's sticky, a little bit 2-1, you can hear them. You know,
they were singing today, weren't they?
Absolutely. So, and it really helps, and we really appreciate it. So, you know, yeah, come out in your droves against Ascot, and then, you know, the boys will give everything again, and hopefully we can, you know, try and get positive result.
And we wish Tutu on Reiki as well, and Elliot, who's part of the management team that weren't here today.
Yeah.
So it just shows you how much illness was in the camp.
Absolutely.
But we move on. Tough game Tuesday night against Ascot. Let's get ourselves down there, Leatherhead supporters, in force, be the 12th man. Thank you very much, Junior.
Cheers.